Fuck no. So today I'm gonna talk about welcome to the river and mastery. You feel me? So we got Yahenna. I feel like mastery is just, for example, welcome to the river is just another step when it comes to mastery. I don't feel like I've mastered anything when it comes to music except, you know, honestly, I feel like I haven't mastered anything. One thing that it takes is, like, if you're able to be patient, that's all you need to be successful. You could be good at anything that you want to do, but as long as you're patient and willing to take 10 years, like 10,000 hours, you're gonna do anything that you want. But the problem is people don't want to be patient. 10 years, I don't want to be doing this for 10 years. I might be old and this and this and that. But the thing about it is that when you're able to let go of that fear of death, if you're not scared to be 10 years older, you know, then it's like, all right, so I'm all in. But the thing about me is that, like, I've been doing music. I haven't been taking it seriously as in releasing projects and releasing singles, but I've been taking music, you know, as a craft, as a hobby. I've been just playing around with it and just sharpening up skills since I was about 12 years old. Even then, it hasn't even been a full 10 years. It's only been about 8. This marks maybe about like 1 year, 2 years of me like consistently freestyling, making music and things like that. So I'll really say 1 good hard year of me like going in. And last year, like around September, I dropped the F Around EP, and then I dropped The River, which is gonna be a year in this month. What does that mean with Welcome to the River and you? What does that even have to do with you? Welcome to the River is basically just another level of growth. When you're able to see yourself grow, so you could go ahead and listen to the Fuck Around, and then you could listen to Welcome to the River, and you'll hear that these two people are dealing with 2 separate pains, maybe even the same pain, which is, it's not even 2 separate people. This one person in 2 different times has 2 different mindsets because they've allowed themselves to grow, and they've taken, you know, the mindset of it's about the longer term. When you've accepted that, okay, I'm doing this long term, then all your little failures and everything like that goes out the window. But it'll be much easier to get over because you know that I'm not trying to win this year. It's just like Nipsey Hussle is like, instead of trying to build a house, lay a brick. Because it's longevity. It's longevity, guys. Like, whatever you could get right now, you can lose right now. So it's about building a stable, firm fan base. So most people will be like, well, what are you doing right now? Are you trying to drop tracks? Are you trying to blow up? And I'm like, you know, right now, honestly, I'm just trying to build a strong core family fan base. And I don't even want to call it a fan base. I want to continue growing the River cult because it's about, you know, being there for each other and things like that. But comes to mastery again and just whatever craft that you want to do, you need to first do an apprenticeship. Well, first you need to figure out your life task. Figuring out what is it that you want to do. And usually with this life task, it's usually something that you were already tuned in as a kid. Something that you probably was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But in reality, it's what you're meant to do because you've been in it since a kid. So think about the things that you love to do as a kid that nobody had to tell you, oh, go do this. You just automatically did it for free no matter what. Like, you were willing to spend your time doing it. And that's the reason why kids go so much farther sometimes, because it's like they're just doing everything off of pure instinct. So it's like, I'm gonna do this because I think this is cool. I'm gonna do this because I like it. I'm gonna do this because this makes me feel good, instead of saying, I'm gonna do this because I know it'll make me some money. I'm gonna do this because I know it'll probably give me some bitches. Like, nah, like, it's not about that. After you discover your life task and you figure out what you want to do, the next step is finding an apprenticeship. And this is the part where it's like more so of you saying, okay, I'm not worried about money right now, but I'm worried about experience. So if there's a $20 an hour job that's paying you to file papers, but you want to be a musician, like, and then there's a job that's paying you $10 an hour at a guitar shop or somewhere dealing with music, why would you take the $15 or $20 an hour just because, you know, like, you're literally not doing anything but wasting your time? But if you're taking your $10 an hour job and you're focused on your craft, you're making an investment in time, an investment in your mastering level. The apprenticeship is all about doing what you need to do to learn. And with your apprenticeship, you want to be able to get a mentor. Yeah, it's raining. You want to get a mentor. So with mentors, it's like a mentor can take you so much more farther than just you going out and testing everything by yourself. If you're able to have a mentor who has way more experience than you, then you go ahead and you follow this mentor and you do what you gotta do. But understand that a mentor will be present to you when you are ready. A mentor will be open to you. A mentor will come in your life when you're ready to be mentored, because a lot of people have this mindset of, nah, I know everything, I got this, I don't need no mentor, I don't want nobody telling me to do anything. But the reality is, this mentor can tell you about his mistakes that could stop you from making mistakes that could cut almost 3 years off of your mastery level, and you may be able to master something in 7 or in 8 because you have a master. Because you have a mentor. Boom. Now, if you're able to have a mentor around, is honestly one of the best things that could take you farther in life. A lot of the times that you see a lot of these business people, they have mentors and they talk to their mentors frequently. You must embody the mindset of your mentor and put it in your own way. And then once you feel like you've outgrown this mentor, you need to be able to unleash. You should not be with the mentor all your life, because there will be a certain point of time where you are literally at the level of the mentor. You have to be able to move on and, continue pursuing your dreams and things like that. But for the most part, when it comes to this mastery, be okay with having to take 10 years. As long as you're okay with 10 years, idea of 10 years, then you literally have nothing to worry about. But when I say 10 years, that don't mean just sitting down on your ass for 10 years. That right there is a no-go. When I say 10 years, I mean constantly working every day to do 10 years. To do your 10,000 hours. To master a craft. To master a craft. And one thing I can say is that think about anything that you've already learned when it comes to driving, playing the piano, playing video games. It always seems so intimidating in the beginning. But the reason why it's so intimidating in the beginning is because you literally know nothing about it. But then, you start to play a little bit, you learn something from it, and now you realize, okay, I'm a little comfortable with this. I'm learning it, da-da-da-da. And then you see, okay, I know how to do it now. Let me see if I can go faster. So then after you learn how to do it, now you're able to start breaking rules and pursuing and putting all your own creativity. You must learn the rules so you can break the rules. That's literally all it is. But for the most part, Welcome to the River, dropping October 23rd. October 23rd. Another level in mastery. Another tape that has all my emotions in it that I've honestly put together. And I've been working on this for a while now. And it took a lot of pain that I had to embody from past things that I had to put out on this plate and just make myself completely vulnerable so you guys can be able to feel this. Because there's a lot of you guys who deal with this who you guys don't talk about it. You just feel it and you just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just take my bullets. And it's like, you need a way to express yourself, or sometimes you just need to know that somebody feels that pain also. So, Welcome to the River, 9 songs, October 23rd. Hope you guys are ready. Learn how to master your craft. Let me show you how this ring.